We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arrows and the Lightning. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ace Siegel, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
In now, Rolando Valido. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Rolando Valido.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
That accepts the third baseman, Devin Mize.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Devin Mize. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Siegel, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level. Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
So now to the plate, Chet Tierney has the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Mize, the runner at second with 1 away. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row. And listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. Morton gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Nunez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Tug Lawler is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Standing in, Seth Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Now here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
In there, 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Eric Piper.
Stepping up now, Eric Piper. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Is taken, strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, A.J. Valido, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mohamed Butts. First pitch on its way. Butts is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
To the plate now, Caleb Grabo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Knee high, he barehands it. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
At second, the left fielder, Thor Jr.
Now at the plate, Bull Jr. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And it's it's fouled away. Three and two now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting in, the catcher, Andrew Zavala.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Zavala comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Mo Cole. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Jason Weasel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. No outs, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Putz has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Now at the plate, Marty Riggs. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Ryan Hinkle, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Stepping in now, Mike Morton. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Lightning lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tug Lawler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tug Lawler.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll get over to him. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate now, Rolando Valido. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Devin Mize.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mize. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, the right fielder, Chet.
Riding in once again, Chet Tierney. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1 home. A pitch out. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ace Siegel.
Ace Siegel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Seth Roberts. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Butts is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Piper.
Into the box now, Eric Piper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tierney is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Antonio Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Roberts is there for it. One away.
The center fielder, number 11, Muhammad.
Digging in the switch hitter, Muhammad Butts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that misses for ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Piper is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Caleb Grabo, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So striding in, A.J. Valido. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing, strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit change up or do you stay with the heat?
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mo Cole, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Too low, 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, the pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Settling in now, Jason Heasel. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bo Jr. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 home. Is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Heasel moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Zavala.
Now in the box, Andrew Zavala. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And now Tug Lawler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marty Riggs
for the Lakers, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 23, Ryan Hinkle.
Stepping in, Ryan Hinkle. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Mike Morton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Ace Siegel, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Taken, but called a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Lightning are out in front here, 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rolando Valido will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hinkle is there to put it away for route number 1.
The third base, number 6, Devin Mize.
Digging in, Devin Mize. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Left field and deep. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Chet Tierney. So take a look at ball one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antonio Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The set and the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A 2-2 pitch. Like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. He's set. The 3-2. Popped him up. Cole over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Harrison May enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Seth Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Eric Piper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 10, A.J.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pulido. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem bringing you up on a pitch that close.
This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mo Cole will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Mohamed Butts.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way.
That's the ball. Inside, ball 2. That's ball
3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now to the plate, Caleb Grabo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Rodney Cruz is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Bull Jr. And it's grounded just foul down the line. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Zavala stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Nashville leads it 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Christopher Meadows will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. A.J. Anderson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
A.J. Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jason Hazel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Marty Riggs, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Meadows, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hinkle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Javier Rosa will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Timmy Hinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Striding in, A.J. Anderson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter number 10, Kevin Eaton. Rolando.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rolando Valido will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Devin Myers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
This is in the air out to right. Hinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Hanson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding into the box, Mike Morton struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Timmy Hinson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hanson, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
1-1 the count. No one out with a runner at second. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Seth Roberts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. From the stretch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Over to the bag, back in standing. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Robert Olson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Robert Olson.
At the plate now, Eric Piper. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now batting, A.J. Pulido.
A.J. Pulido.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Olson, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-2. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Mo Cole, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chet Tierney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chet Tierney.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bouncer to the left side. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Antonio Nunez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 11, Mohamed Butts.
Coming to the plate now, Mohamed Butts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Mark Levy answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So stepping in, Caleb Grabo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Full count. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Bull Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Lightning come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-0 the score tonight. Nashville took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ace Siegel earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
He left it.